quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
First down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The numbers for him from a week ago, 17 carries, 53 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
To throw on second down, Nix.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Back to throw. Nix. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Looking to throw. Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
The Broncos at 1-11 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I'll have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Nix
working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Back to throw. Nix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's second leading passer a year ago. At 25 years of age out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside of the 30. Here's Herbert.
That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now it's Herbert. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Herbert now. And his throw is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
But you look at this Bronco defense.
They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to him.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
Well, Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
More from L.A. in a moment. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Edwards. Touchdown, Chargers. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And for the extra point, Cameron
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
It's caught by OBJ. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. (7-7) our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
And the rookie Darius Davis deep for the Chargers.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Returnable here for Davis. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and a couple.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing a slant pattern here, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lock one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Davis now to return it.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At about the 32. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown, Chargers. Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive.
Nix.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he will have a Broncos first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Broncos in their hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Nix. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Herbert on first down now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So we reach halftime here in a 10.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. But I think they'll try to help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On first down, it's Herbert. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape. And
he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Ben Mason, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
McLaughlin is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And they'll run the option on third and short yardage.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. On the counter, it's Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70%.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Brandon Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Nix.
And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the error pass.